Okay, now you're comfortable squeezing the first string and strumming, and you're comfortable moving from note to note, and you're comfortable playing songlets, those little fragments of melody that we worked on. The next thing to work on is going to be some interesting rhythms with the right hand. So far, we've just done strum, 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 4 down strums. Let's try that again for a second, but let's do it a little slower, and notice that you can do it with a very steady beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, 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 down. Now that's a good sound, but it's a little monotonous. Now do you notice what your hand is doing after every down strum? It has to come up again in order to get ready for the next down strum. Let's do just the down strums, but watch your hand come back up each time. So what your hand is doing is down, up, 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 down, up. So there's a space in between each down strum when your hand is moving up anyway that you could just strum across all the strings. Now be careful when you try that. You might have to pull just a little harder on the up strum because the pick doesn't bend as quickly in that direction as it does when you're moving down. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Try that. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Give that some time and practice it till it feels comfortable. It may help to slow the tempo down. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up. The key thing with this is you don't stop after a down strum and then do an up strum. Down, up, down, up. You move smoothly from the down strum right into the up strum, and the up strum comes always halfway in between the two down strums. If we were going to count that, 1, 2, 3, 4, we could count the up strum as an and in between. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Again, at a slower tempo, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. This is worth spending some time to get comfortable with because the up strums are going to be very useful for making up interesting rhythms, which we'll do next. Now, if you're comfortable doing down strums and up strums, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, the next step is put the up strum in wherever you feel like it in a sequence of down strums. In other words, if I'm going down, 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 up, there's one, there's a couple. There's my 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. You could put the up strum in after any down strum. So start a steady beat, just down strums, and then try putting in up strums wherever you happen to put them. But keep the count going in your mind, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. You don't actually have to count whichever up strum you're doing, but keep that steady beat going so that whenever you do an up strum, it's on an and. Okay, now if you're comfortable doing that steady beat, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're comfortable adding the up strums in, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, now we can play up strums any place we want. The steady beat counts 1, 2, 3, 4, the up strum counts 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, but I could do those up strums after any down strum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4. Or maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. The point here is not necessarily to practice and memorize a specific rhythm pattern, but to be comfortable putting the up strums in after any down strum. So if you start playing down strums at a good moderate tempo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and would be how the up strums would sound. Just try putting some up strums in. If you find yourself getting lost in the rhythm, either go back to the steady beat, 1, 2, 3, 4, or go to the steady beat plus all the up strums, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You can kind of reset your clock by going to that 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And of course, if you find yourself getting bored, you're ready for the next challenge. Now that you're comfortable putting up strums in anywhere you like, we can do one other trick with our rhythm. We can leave out down strums. Now, leaving out a down strum is not quite as easy as it sounds. The best way to leave out a down strum is to do a fake down strum so that you're not interrupting your flow of downs and ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 fake, 3, 4, 1 fake, 3, 4, 1 fake, 3, 4. So I'm still doing the movement, so I'm not breaking up my flow of downs and ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So practice doing some fake down strums and get comfortable with that. Then we'll try putting together fake down strums, leaving out a down strum, and adding the up strums. When you put those all together, you can make some very interesting rhythms. Try that for a while. Now, while you were leaving out the down strums by doing a fake down strum, and you were adding up strums in too, you might have noticed that you could do an up strum after you did a fake down strum. That's called syncopation, and it's a little tricky. Here's what that sounds like. If you did a bunch of fake down strums with up strums following them, it's like you turn the rhythm inside out. But as long as the main count keeps going, it has a really bouncy sound. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's kind of an advanced technique, but it's fun to do, and it's something that you could work on. So now we have some elements we can put together to make different rhythms. We have down strums, we have leaving out down strums, and we have adding in up strums. When we put those all together, we call it free strumming.